everybody? Welcome back to the Shadowless Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, RealBreakingNate, alongside Pokey Sister Katie, and it is like a Ditto episode today.
I know, right? Like, there kind of wasn't a lot of news this week, but
Right.
I think we discovered that Ditto, like, might be one of the most popular Pokemon now.
People love Ditto.
I know, Ditto love is everywhere.
It really is right now. I mean, obviously Pokopia is kind of like sweeping. Usually the term is like sweeping the nation, right? Like, but it's sweeping the globe.
Yeah, the entire globe. It's just like Ditto everything. And I feel like the cards, which we're going to kind of dive into later, have just been like surging in popularity.
Yeah. And then I think just Ditto merch in general, people are just going crazy over.
Yeah, and I mean, Pokemon's pumping it out too. Like, we had that Ditto line that dropped a couple of weeks ago. I feel like just kind of Ditto everything. Ditto Mania. Can we call it that?
Ditto Mania taking over. Obviously, things will calm down with it, right? It's the newness of it, Pokopia, and I think it's one of those things where like a lot of people are like, oh, I forgot how much I like Ditto, right?
Yes.
Like, you just need that reminder of like how cool Ditto is. So I think things will obviously start to kind of die down a little bit, but right now we are in that Ditto Mania hype period for sure.
Yeah, especially with Pokopia. That's the main factor.
I know. People are hooked to Pokopia.
I know. I open up X or Instagram, and I feel like that's 75% of my feed.
Yeah, I know Marie is hooked. She's been streaming it on her channel, basically Marie, on YouTube, but she's been live streaming Pokopia, and she'll stream it for a few hours, right? And then I think she's done live streaming, and then I'll walk in there and I'm like, "Are you still playing this game?" She'll have been done live streaming 2-3 hours ago, and then she's still playing it.
That just tells you how fun the game must be. I still have not personally played it. I don't have a Switch too, so that's my excuse.
Yeah. We'll get around to it.
I'll get around to it eventually. I heard Piplup's in the game, so I mean, I have to play it at some point.
Piplup's in the game.
Yeah. My little guy.
Out of 1,000+ Pokemon, that's who they went with?
Well, they wanted the game to be popular, so they had to put Piplup in there.
Anyways, we got a lot more.
Yes.
Well, not a lot more. We got a
little bit more. We got some stuff to talk about.
There is a new... If you're a fan of grass Pokemon, let's put it this way. If you're a fan of grass Pokemon, there's a new merch line in Japan that you might go kind of bonkers over.
Yes.
There's one item in particular that I really, really like in this line. It's more of a functional item. So
I think that's the best type of Pokemon item. Like, it has a function. It's not just like a figure, but it actually serves a use. It makes me a lot more likely to buy it.
Right. Remember the Ferret Clock?
Yes.
Right?
Such a good item.
We got Pokemon Coffee.
Yeah, in Korea.
So, and we got some new products for the TCG coming out as well. So, a lot of TCG talk today.
Yes.
Which I feel like we don't have a crazy amount of those episodes. Like, we always have, like, TCG sprinkled in here and there, but rarely, I feel like, do we have episodes where it's, like...
The main focus.
The main focus of it. So,
I agree with you on that.
But first and foremost, we got to get through the good housekeeping.
Oh, yes.
Right? Is that what it's called? Like, it's...
Yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily called Good Housekeeping. Was that a magazine?
Good House. Yes, it was. It was definitely a magazine that, my mom read.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. We got to get through the housekeeping, not the Good Housekeeping.
Not the Good Housekeeping. That's a magazine.
That's a magazine. Or it used to be, at least.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still around. I know my mom used to read that all the time. Do you remember... I don't know if you, in your school, did you have to, sell magazines for prizes?
We never did the sell magazines. It was always, candy or popcorn or something like that.
Because we did the chocolate bars, but we also did magazines where you, had to sell, magazine subscriptions. And so I think when we did that, my whole family had a magazine subscription. And I'm pretty sure my mom's was Good Housekeeping.
Well, yeah, whenever you had to sell something in school, it was literally just, your family.
Yes.
Buying everything.
Yeah, you're you have this whole box of chocolate left, so your family just buys it and you get to eat it for the next month.
Yeah, that's what it was for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was big anxiety as a kid, right? There was no way I was gonna go ask strangers to buy something.
Yeah. Like knocking on the door. Will you please buy my chocolate? Will you please sign up for this magazine?
You gotta call grandma. You gotta call grandpa,
yeah.
right? Your aunts and uncles, right?
Exactly.
Even then, I was still too nervous to do that, right? So you pawn it off onto your parents.
Yeah. Hey, can you tell her to buy this magazine, please?
Please,
Mom.
So yeah, I knew when it came time to sell something, I was like, well, looks like I'm not winning any prizes.
See, the prizes got me hyped. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need this disco ball for my room. So, I mean, I would go all out. I would have no shame.
Did you win some prizes?
I mean, yeah, I would get the prizes. I never got, like, the top prizes, but...
Top prize was, like, those, it was always something crazy, like the, what was it, like moon shoes, I think?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the prizes were always crazy. I do remember, I can't remember if it was like the chocolate sales or magazines, but there was one like fundraiser where the class that sold the most got to go on a limo ride to like a local pizza place. And in kindergarten, my class won. So I got to take that limo with my kindergarten class to, I think it was like Tommaso's Pizza.
Okay, so
living it up.
How many kids were in your kindergarten class?
Like 20, 25.
Well, there's no way that they can all fit in one limo.
No, there was like 2 limos.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like, okay, the limo's going to take 5.
No,
to come back.
Yeah,
to
so
5
they had
more.
a couple different limos, and they took us over, and then we got to go back. And I think the place that we went to was like less than 10 minutes from the school.
So. I remember when limos were a big deal.
I know, right?
Thought riding in a limo was like really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I see anybody doing limos anymore.
Yeah, me neither. I feel like they've definitely like lost their like luster, cool factor. But yeah, I don't see them anymore either.
No, it's one of those weird things. I think I've rode in a limo. Maybe like 10 times.
That's kind of a lot.
Is it?
I think I've ridden in a limo one time, and it was for my pizza party in kindergarten.
Okay. Maybe I have ridden in a limo a lot.
Yeah, that seems like a lot of times. Yeah, I think I've only ridden in it that one time.
Okay. Well, like, this was like, I think all of those times I rode in a limo.
Mm-hmm.
One of those times was like after I started doing YouTube.
Okay, so this was like before YouTube.
Yeah, so this was before.
What were you riding in a limo for?
So, my mom and my stepdad were friends with somebody that owned a limo business.
Oh, okay.
And so they were like they were really close friends with them. And so sometimes if we would do like events, like if we went to like a wrestling event or something,
Mm-hmm.
The friend would offer to take us up to the event in a limo.
Oh.
And that way, and this is like high school years, by the way. This is not like elementary. Or we'd go to like a wrestling event.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom would not have to worry about like driving in the traffic. And so, yeah, the friend was nice enough to offer to take us out. So we did that for like some wrestling events. So
fancy.
Wasn't, and that, I was just saying I didn't do prom with a limo.
I feel like when I was in high school, like limos had already like kind of phased out, and like they were not like, I don't think anybody in my high school class took a limo to the dances.
My 2 years I did prom, I didn't do a limo either time. One of the years we did like a I guess like a luxury SUV would be what you would call it.
Okay.
And then the other year we just drove.
Yeah, like regular.
So yeah, yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
When I think back, and honestly, now that I think about it, I don't even know if maybe that one time wasn't after I started YouTube. Maybe that was before YouTube as well. Because I cannot think of a time.
The last time you were in a limo?
In the past at least 12 years since I've been doing YouTube that I've been in a limo, so.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the only time I've been was in kindergarten, so.
What were we even going on about?
Yeah, I don't know where we were at there.
How did we get to limo talk?
Well, we got to limo talk from, like, selling magazines.
But how did we get to magazines?
I don't know. I know I brought that topic up, but I don't remember how
it
it
was
connected.
like, do you sell magazines as... as a kid in school. Oh, Good Housekeeping.
Yes, the magazines.
Wow. Okay, that's way off there. Okay, so for the housekeeping, we are aware there was a buzz last week.
Yes, like a static buzzing.
We're hoping we fixed it.
We did a lot of tests.
We're trying our best here. We're not the best with audio, but hopefully we did fix it.
Yes.
So apologies on that. When it's normally not around. Last week was kind of like the big week that it happened. It was still listenable, but
yes, but hopefully it's fixed for your listening pleasure.
If not, we'll blame Exploud.
Yep, Exploud. It'll be his fault.
And then we got the hype button.
Yeah,
I know we talked about the hype button last week. Some of you asked what the hype button was. And basically, if your channel is under 500,000 subscribers, there is a hype button right below the screen, like where the subscribe and the like button are.
Yes.
You can hit the hype button, and it'll give the video hype points.
Yeah, it'll give hype points. And there is a leaderboard of the top 100 videos that's been hyped, which updates every 5 minutes. So yeah, we actually did, you guys did great last week with the hype button. I think we had over 200,000 hype points.
Yes.
Which is great, which was almost 200 buttons, like 200 hypes.
Yeah.
So you guys did really good. So hopefully
we were close to the leaderboard.
We were close because like at one point the leaderboard, I was kind of checking on it and it was like 305,000 hypes. So we were pretty close because I think each hype was about 1,200 points. So we were honestly like on our way there.
So I say new goal.
New goal is to be on the hype board.
Get on that leaderboard.
Yeah.
Get on that hype leaderboard. So, and you can do three hypes per week.
3 hypes per week.
account, right?
Yeah, per account. So hype us up 3 times.
So you can hype the same video 3 times.
Yeah, and you can do it right in a row. So, and we only have 1 video go out a week. So you can use all 3 hypes on Shadowless Podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
we would appreciate it.
Maybe if you want to, you know, I don't want to force you if you don't want to, but
help us reach our goal.
Would be kind of cool, right? Maybe that's one step closer to having none other than Blink-182's Mark Hoppus on the podcast right there.
Yeah, maybe he's just waiting for us to be on the hype board.
That's what it is. He wants us to get on the leaderboard. So maybe he's like, you know, I would love to go on the podcast, but I want to make sure I'm just going on any podcast, right? They at least need to be on the leaderboard. So that's probably what he's thinking. They need to be
top 100. Like, they got to be cool enough.
Blink-182, my favorite band of all time. I love Blink-182. Mark Hoppus is a Pokemon fan. I've traded with him in Pokemon Go one time before. I traded a Relicanth, and I got a Hoppip in return. So, and I named it Mark Hoppip. So,
perfect.
We're hoping, and I also did put the offer out there that I would trademark any Pokemon in my Pokemon Go account. Anyone.
Anyone.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Even Nate's first Psyduck.
Yep. Anything. So that's how serious I am of my love for Mark Hoppus, Blink-182, and for the podcast, right? Because I want to get him on the podcast, so that's really important to me, and that's why I'm willing to let any Pokemon go.
A big sacrifice.
Yeah. So, and that's why they call it go, right? You gotta let go of
Gotta let go of your Pokemon?
Yeah, you gotta let go of some here and there. So okay. Now that we got that out of the way.
Our housekeeping, our good housekeeping.
Yeah, let's get to that. So at the start of the podcast, every single week after we get done with kind of like the housekeeping and etc., we like to go into questions, comments, and concerns, which is, I think, my favorite segment.
Oh, yeah, same. I love reading your guys' comments. I think it's just a fun way to kind of talk, and you guys can ask us things. You don't even have to ask a question. You can sometimes just, like...
It's a comment.
It's a comment or a concern.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of talk about it.
And it doesn't even have to be about Pokemon.
No, it could be about anything. Life.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
We'll try our best to guide you throughout life here. So, questions, comments, and concerns. These are all pulled from last week's episode. So, just leave a comment, question, or concern. Here we go. Number 1. This is from Chris Grant, 4402. Nate and Katie talking about top hype Pokemon. Charizard, Gengar, Umbreon, Mewtwo, Dragonite, Greninja. And then lots of space there in between.
Yeah, that's a big space.
Yeah. All the Pikachu in the podcast room not getting mentioned. Listen here, Chris, all right? If that is your real name. No, Chris makes a great point. We we both kind of forgot Pikachu.
I think we both did forget Pikachu.
Well, it's the thing is that Pikachu's like the mascot, and yes, he's a Pokemon, but he's almost like the face, like the CEO of Pokemon.
I feel like he's in his own like level. He's like his own thing.
Right. So it's like hype Pokemon and then Pikachu.
Like he's above the hype Pokemon.
Right. I mean, because Pikachu's like always going to be hype.
Yes. Just always.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the mascot. He's the logo. He's the most recognizable Pokemon out there.
And listen, I love Pikachu. That's the thing. I love Pikachu. Easily in my top 10 now. Right. And I did not like Pikachu when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just so adorable.
He's got a ton of merch, tons of plush.
Right. I mean, look at the little guy. Oh, what happened? He's facing the wrong way down here. There we go.
That's better.
So, yes, you are right, though. We should have at least gave a nod to
Pikachu. Yeah.
Yeah, because he definitely does fall under that hype category. A lot of these Pokemon, right? Charizard, Gengar, Umbreon, Mewtwo, Dragonite, Greninja, are all popular Pokemon. I was going to say that like I feel like some of them are more hyped in the TCG than they are in just general overall Pokemon.
Yeah, I would agree. But on that same vein, I feel like Pikachu has gotten a lot of hype cards in the TCG as of recently.
Yes.
I mean, Ascended Heroes, he's got 2 SIRs that are pretty hyped.
Yeah. Well, I think everything in Ascended Heroes is hyped because it's so hard to find.
The SIR Surfer is hyped.
I feel like anything in Ascended Heroes is hyped at this point. But I don't know. It's weird because it's like Charizard used to be kind of like the only hype.
Yeah, he was. Yes, it was on everything. Like Charizard was the only card people were chasing. Like it was Charizard and just Charizard.
I mean, to be fair, right? I mean, you always had like more popular Pokemon.
Yeah, there was, but nothing I feel like on Charizard's level. But now I think some may argue that like Umbreon and Gengar are like kind of both over Charizard at this point.
I will agree to that because I remember during this first like hype boom period, right? We're talking 2020, 2021, a little bit of 2022. It was definitely more Charizard talk, right? And I would ask people like, what cards are you chasing or what are you collecting? The answer was always Charizard. Mm-hmm. And now if I ask people that, I feel like it rarely is the answer.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I will say that I think more people tell me Gengar at this point than even Umbreon.
Really, I mean, I could see that, honestly.
Which is weird, because it's like, I feel like Gengar came out of nowhere, right? Because
I know.
With Umbreon, I feel like Evolving Skies is what helped Umbreon get out there more, right? Umbreon was always popular, but Evolving Skies definitely helped. But Gengar hasn't had like a crazy... He now has an Ascended Heroes.
Ascended Heroes is crazy, but before that, what was the last crazy... I guess you had Fusion Strike, but that one's still not even close to the Umbreon from Evolving Skies.
Right. So it is weird. Kind of Gengar did kind of come out of nowhere, I feel like.
He really did.
So, either way, Chris, you are correct. We should have mentioned Pikachu last week. Next up, we got 2002 Stars with a Z there. I made sure to enunciate that. We got, hey Nate, we are twinning with loving Sylveon. Sylveon, best Eeveelution. We all know that, right? We all know that.
I think Leafeon, but that's just my opinion.
I disagree with that.
Leafeon's been around longer.
That don't matter.
Sylveon is the new kid on the block.
No.
So with that logic, you should like Ducklet.
Anyways, what made you choose Sylveon as your favorite Eeveelution, and what is your opinion if Pokemon added a new Eeveelution in Gen 10? To me, I go either way. Like, we are long overdue for one, but at the same time, like, it would throw pictures proportionally off, or the way collectors display their collectible / cards.
That's a good question.
This is a good topic.
This is a very good topic.
Sylveon, I will say real quick, Sylveon I chose because I feel like it is you line all the Eeveelutions up, Sylveon is kind of like the oddball out, right? I think height-wise, I think it's taller.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like it just looks a little bit different than the rest. I don't know. I love the ribbons. I don't know. I just feel like line them all up. Sylveon definitely, like, for me, right? Sylveon just pops.
Okay.
And so I love Sylveon, and pink is like probably top 3-ish colors for me, I think. All so I don't know. Sylveon's adorable. The ribbons are just nice and flowy, and it looks happy.
Yeah. So as soon as Sylveon came out, like as soon as it was introduced in XY era, were you like, that's my favorite Eeveelution, or did it take some time?
I think it probably took like a couple months.
Yeah. And then and then it's like, okay, yes. What was it before Sylveon? So like, what's your second favorite?
That's a good question, because I don't think I was like, I liked the Eeveelutions, but I wasn't like hardcore.
Yeah, and I feel like they weren't as. I mean, the Eeveelutions have always been popular, but I feel like they weren't as like hyped as they are now.
Yeah. Ah, man, that's hard. I would probably say maybe Espeon probably was my second favorite once that one got introduced. But if you're just talking like OG, probably. Man, that's a hard one. Jolteon?
Okay.
Yeah, I would probably say Jolteon. Or Flareon.
Not Vaporeon.
No.
That's okay.
I think not Vaporeon. So.
Yeah.
But
either.
Adding a new Eeveelution in, I feel like this has been talked about for years. I think it's been talked about all the way up to Sword and Shield, or back to Sword and Shield.
Oh, yeah.
Because for a while there, we had a pattern of, like, getting new Eeveelutions, basically.
Yes.
And so I think a lot of people thought, like, all right, Sword and Shield.
We're due for one.
We didn't get it. And then it was like, oh, okay, well then we're for sure
definitely getting one. And then
it didn't happen. And so that begs the question of, do we ever see a new Eeveelution again?
I want to say no.
You think we're done with Eeveelutions?
I think we might be done. I could see us maybe getting like mega Eeveelutions or like something along the line of a regional variant. But I don't think we'll get a new one. Because I feel like the Eeveelutions are so popular and there's so much fan art out there of the Eeveelutions that I feel like Pokemon may run the risk of like maybe not even on purpose, but accidentally creating an Eeveelution that is like very similar to one that like a fan art.
I'm sure they have that trouble with Pokemon in general now, right? Because there's so much fan art. How do you figure out if it's not been made before?
Yeah, that it's a unique design.
Yeah. I agree. I think we are done with new Eeveelutions. I think we'll probably see something like a Mega pop-up. I thought for sure we were going to see like a Mega Eevee in Legends EA. But we didn't. I mean, Legends EA, we could still have more.
We could have some more stuff.
Some more DLC or something. Yeah. You never know. But I feel like maybe a regional form could be a possibility at some point.
I could see like a regional Eevee that maybe... But then if it can evolve into everything, will like there be a regional for every Eeveelution that we have right now?
I know it's so hard to hard to debate that. Because it'd be hard to make a regional variant of Eevee and just Eevee,
and then it can't evolve into, or if it evolves, it's just like the normal. Like, what we're used
it almost
to.
Doesn't make sense. At that point, so I don't know. It's really hard. And then, like you had mentioned, 2002 stars, that we have so much product that features just the Eeveelution, or just like all the Eeveelutions currently, that if they introduced one, not that it would make the other products like obsolete or anything like that, but you would almost feel like, oh, it's incomplete now. Yeah,
like it's missing this new evolution.
Right, like you have I'll say a Loungefly bag that has all the Eeveelutions on it.
And now you're missing the new one.
And now you're missing the new one on it. So...
And I will say, the way it's at right now, like to lay it out in a binder looks nice. Because you can have Eevee in the middle, like a 9, like if it's 9 pages, you have Eevee in the middle, and then there's 8 Eeveelutions around it. It does look very nice on a binder.
Maybe that's what they're going for.
Yes.
Let's say they are going to make a new Eeveelution.
Yes.
What do you think they're going for?
What type?
What type? Maybe not even necessarily what type you would want to see. What type do you think Pokemon would go for?
I think Pokemon would go for a flying type. That's what I would guess.
Okay.
I would like to see, like, I think a dragon evolution would be so cool. I also think it would be cool to see like a metal or a steel evolution. But I if they do it, I could see flying.
Okay. I'm gonna go with bug.
Bug?
Yeah.
That's what you think they would do?
And a bug can fly, so
yeah,
we can throw that in there.
Okay.
Bug and flying.
The bug flying type evolution.
Yeah. Can you imagine his eyes like a like a fly?
That'd be the ugliest evolution.
I know. I always say bug, and people go, "Oh no!"
Like we don't want that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, throw something in there that people don't necessarily want, so it doesn't feel so hyped.
Yeah.
Right. So I say buggy on.
Buggy on.
Yeah.
All right, it could happen. You never know.
Right.
If we see that in Winds and Waves, Nate can just say, "I told you so."
Right. Or a ghost.
A ghost would be kind of neat.
I'd go with ghost. Yeah.
I'd like that.
Next one. Thank you so much for the comment. 2002 stars. We got Cody. TF9V9Q. Do you think Psyduck will get a regional variant? If so, it would be water and dark type. Golduck will be the dark psychic type. So I picked this question because I've thought about this before.
Yeah.
If Psyduck had a regional variant, I would want it to be fairy.
Okay.
And instead of a headache, it has a tummy ache.
Oh, that would be good.
Right?
Tummy ache Psyduck.
Tummy ache Psyduck.
I would like that.
Yeah.
That'd actually be cool.
So it literally just like all the problems move down to the tummy.
The tummy?
Yeah.
So would he have like a bigger tummy? Like, how would you envision the design? Would it just be pink?
I'm not good with designs. So I'm more of an idea man.
So someone else can design that.
Yes. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it would look like. But I just like the idea instead of a headache, a tummy ache.
A tummy ache.
Yeah.
I like that.
So what about Piplup? If Piplup was getting a regional variant, what would you want Piplup to be?
I don't think they would do any regional variants for the starters. So
what Maria's
oh my gosh, it's Piplup. Speaking of Piplup,
I got him.
Oh, Marie's got Piplup on.
Piplup is in Pokopia.
You still playing that over there?
I'm about to turn it off. I want to
Well, thank you for showing me Piplup.
He's adorable.
Yes.
So a regional.
See, I don't think they'll do the starters. I don't think the starters will get regional variants.
Like, but if there was, we're going on what if.
See, I don't know if I'd want, like, I think Piplup is just fine the way he is.
Not if you'd want it.
If they did it?
Yeah, they came to you and they said, "Listen, Katie, we're doing a regional form variant, whether you like it or not, and we're giving you the chance to give us some information on what it's going to be."
That's hard. I don't know, because Piplup's just perfect the way it is. I feel like with a lot of the regional variants, like, I like them less. Like, I feel like they just mess with the original design.
I don't know. There's definitely some out there that I'm a big fan of, like Alolan Diglett, Alolan Dugtrio.
Give me normal Diglett. Normal Diglett.
No, I love that. The hair, oh my goodness.
No, that's just weird.
It might be my favorite one,
I think
honestly.
the only regional I can think of off the top of my head that is an improvement is the Paldean Tauros.
Do you like Alolan Vulpix?
No.
Really?
I'm really not a big fan of Alolan. And I know that one, like, a lot of people like, so that's probably a hot take, but no, I don't. I would say
the Alolan Vulpix is almost like, sometimes I don't even think about it as a regional variant. I think of it as
its own, like...
As, like, its own thing. Yeah.
See, I don't really care for it.
Wow.
Like, it's okay, but it's definitely not my favorite.
What, Alolan Meowth?
No.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one.
Don't mess with... It's not as bad as the Galarian Meowth.
Oh, yeah.
That one's bad. That one's really bad.
One at all. I will say, at this point, I feel like Sun and Moon Alolan variants, I think, were peak for variants.
I do like Alolan Muck. That one's kind of cool. Okay. With, like, the rainbow kind of look.
That's not really much different.
Well, it's subtle, so maybe it needs to be a subtle change. So maybe Piplup just needs to, like, maybe he'll be a tropical penguin.
Okay, is there such thing as tropical?
I don't
penguins?
know. Like, I really don't know if there is.
Let me see if there's such things.
Yeah, is there like a tropical penguin? Because then maybe they could base it off of that.
Tropical penguins.
Yeah, is there any that don't live in ice habitat?
Galapagos penguin?
Sure.
I've seen this penguin. You've probably seen that penguin before.
Yeah, that would be cool. I would take a Piplup that looks like that.
Okay.
Yeah. We have some little hairs.
Okay. So what would its typing be?
What would its typing be? That's a good question. I mean, could it stay water? Like, do the typings always change with the variants?
Yeah.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
If he has like little hair like that, I mean, honestly, maybe like fairy
Okay.
might be kind of cutesy. I could see them doing like a fairy type Piplup and keeping cutesy, or
I say ground.
a ground type. I could see that too. Or maybe like electric would be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, design-wise, we'll go with the Galapagos penguin for Piplup if it ever gets a regional.
Okay. Next question. We have Charles Sum 83. I have a question. What would your advice be to someone trading cards for the first time?
Oh, that's a good question.
If you're trading cards for the first time, I would say the first and foremost is educate yourself on
Yes.
just the world of Pokemon TCG. I think one of the big things is educate yourself on learning to figure out the difference between a fake and a real Pokemon card.
Yeah, that is a big thing.
I know it sounds silly, and a lot of times people might be like, oh, I'll instantly be able to tell if something's real or fake.
Sometimes some of those fakes, I would say especially like older fakes, sometimes those can be pretty good and hard to tell the difference.
And I feel like we're starting to see a lot more fake stuff emerge again. So
yeah,
it is really important to learn the small details. And there's plenty of videos on YouTube of how to tell the difference between a real and a fake. I think I've even done some in the past too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be kind of the first and foremost.
Being able to identify what cards are real or fake. On the best way to know, which is something obviously you wouldn't be able to do if you're trading, is to rip it in half. If there's a black line, it's real. Yeah. But obviously if you're trading, you're not going to be able to do that.
Can I rip your card real fast?
Yeah, I need to see if it's real. Oh, it's real. I don't want it anymore.
But maybe that's the test, right? Can I rip your card? If they say yes, then we know it's fake, right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's a good one. And then I think just kind of knowing, like you said, just educating yourself on what you have. I mean, also I think learning conditions of cards and like kind of when you're trading, like, is that something that matters to you?
Yeah.
And kind of knowing how to identify, like, you know, because that can obviously affect, like, obviously when you trade, you want it to be a fair trade. So kind of educating yourself on the value of cards, I do think is important.
It is. What I always relate that to, and I feel this is more of like, I guess, an adult term would be, even though the values might not matter overall to you, right? It's good to know them, right?
Yes.
Just like your house, right? If you have a house, you might go, this is my forever home, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's always good to know the value within your house.
Yes, it's just good information to know.
Right, because you never know what happens if the day comes along to where you're like, I want to move, right? This is now not my forever home.
Yeah.
I want to move.
If something comes up and you need to move.
Yeah, and so you need to know the value of your house, right?
Yes.
And so that's kind of, and like I said, that's an adult term, right? Whereas like you don't really know about house values until you grow up and become more.
Yeah. Become a house owner.
Right, which is not fun. So
no, a lot of responsibility.
But that's what I always kind of like relate that to.
Yeah.
Because I'm someone, and I know you're the same way. It's just like I hate talking about values of stuff.
It's so like. Yeah, me too. Like, I'm like, oh, this.
I just like to collect what I like.
Yeah, it's like if I like the card, sure. But you also don't want to like rip somebody off too. Like, so you just want to kind of generally know, like your house. It's just good to know, like, around what is this worth, just good information to have just so things can be fair. And I'm not one to where I'm like looking up and making sure when I'm trading, like, are these pennies exact? Like, no, like, it's just like, but it's good to know like a general idea.
I've probably ripped myself off more times than I can count.
Oh, same. But and like if it's a card, if I have a card in my trade binder, it's obviously something that I don't need. Like it's a double or it's something I don't want.
Yeah.
And if you have a card that I'm looking for, I'll do it, right? Like,
right, exactly.
For me, like, trading is about getting, like, and kind of going to this question, like, know what you're looking for, too, and, like, kind of have things that you're looking for. When you do a trade binder, one of my biggest pet peeves is when people have a trade binder and they give you the binder and they're like, this is all for trade. And then you pick out a few cards and like, actually, I don't want it. Like, those actually aren't for trade.
That's the one thing that's not for trade in the binder.
Yeah.
Then why is it in your trade
binder? And then
binder?
you pick out another one and like, actually, that one's not for trade either. So when you make a trade binder, just have everything in there that be stuff that you'd be willing to get rid of.
Trading is, and I know you know this as well. Trading is very different now than it used to be because it was very much, what are you looking for? What am I looking for? Oh, you have that card?
I have this. Let's trade.
Boom. Here we go. Let's trade it, right?
Yeah.
And maybe the only thing you would look at is condition.
Yeah, exactly. Be like, okay, I just want to make sure this card doesn't have a big crease in it, and
yeah, boom, boom, trade's over, right?
Yeah.
And now trades are so complicated.
Yes.
That outside of Pokemon League, I don't really trade a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely don't. I rarely take my trade binder to like a card show because it gets so complicated. It gets the waters get murky on trying to trade because like you go to some people and it's like they trade off of percentages or they trade off of like the outlook of a card. And I'm like, listen, dude, I just
want this card.
I just need a rainbow rare decision.
Yeah, just please, can we just trade?
So. It is a lot harder to trade now, and you know, you're at this point now to where everybody has to look up values
and
to make sure that someone's not getting ripped off.
Just the reality that we're in, like in the world we're in right now. So.
I would say another good piece of advice is, and I think you kind of touched on this for a second, is have a goal in mind. What is your collecting goal. / playing goal?
Yeah.
Are you trying to complete a set? Are you trying to complete an artist?
Collect a certain Pokemon?
Right.
An art, like you said, artist, a certain type of card.
Cutesy Pokemon, whatever that may be. There's literally no wrong answer to that question.
Mm-hmm.
So figure out what your goal is, and it's going to be so much easier for you to trade because you'll truly know what you want.
Yes.
Right? Instead of just going in a binder and then just looking at pages going,
I don't know.
I like that. That's cute.
Yeah, sure. Exactly. But yeah, I think that's a great point. Is just kind of have an idea of what you're looking for, what your collecting goals are. If you're looking to trade for cards to play, have a list maybe of some cards you'd like. Definitely goes a long way and can make it easier and not as overwhelming to trade.
And if you're trying to collect everything, like I am,
get the collector app.
Yes, that's literally what I use. But even me trying to complete every set, which is a daunting task in its own, but I like the journey of trying to do it, not necessarily completing it. Even if I go to a card show or league, I still will niche down my goal, right? And you've been with me, right? When I do this, it's like, all right, today I'm focusing on just the rainbow rares I need. Yeah. And it makes it so much easier
to look and be like, okay, I can pinpoint. And then when the vendors ask, is there anything you're looking for today?
Rainbow rares.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, they're right over here.
Yeah. But also go to your local Pokemon League.
Oh, yeah.
Start off your trading at your local Pokemon League. And if you're new to it, even the professors can help you a little bit on that trading as well. And most professors should know the difference between a real and fake Pokemon card, so they can help you with that as well. Go to your local Pokemon League. I cannot begin to stress enough with how much the Pokemon world for cards should start at your local Pokemon League.
Yes, that is the best place to start if you're getting into trading, getting into playing, want to go to a pre-release, like, just start there.
Yeah, it literally, and it just kind of like helps you kind of get into the community. Go to your local Pokemon League. It's that simple. You can actually go to Pokemon's website and you can go to the Play Pokemon section, type in your zip code, and you can see all the Pokemon leagues in your area.
Or you can download the app.
Or download the app.
Yeah.
I forget, the app is so new. I forget
The app is so nice because all you have to do is put in your zip code, and then you can filter, and it will show you anything in that radius. You can filter by leagues, cups, pre-releases, anything that you're looking for.
So, yeah, that was a good question. I feel like that was something that would definitely warrant a conversation.
Yes.
So, Charles, is it Charles 83 or Charles Sum 83? See what I'm saying?
Is it Charlie Sum 83?
Or yeah, Charlie. Yeah, I guess
Charlie.
I said, yeah, Charlie. Is it Charlie's or Charlie Sum?
I'm gonna say Charlie Sum, but Charlie or Charles, let us know.
Yeah. Next one, Mr. Ruben presents question. What's the most amount of stores you have been to in one day looking for Pokemon products? I did 15 on Pokemon Day.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what the amount? Once again, 10 years ago, right? Like, even when I was filming videos, right? Because I've been doing Pokemon videos for 12 years on RealBreakingNate channel. And when I would film videos prior to 2020, right? It was so easy to just film a video, right?
You go to one store.
We would go to one or two stores, and there would just be such a huge selection, right? Between those 1 and 2 stores that you didn't need to go to any more stores.
You didn't have to go to 15 stores to find things. Yeah, you could go into any store that sells Pokemon. You'd have a great selection, have a great time, actually have a choice, and you'd actually have to sit there and think for a minute. What product do I want to buy today?
Right, exactly. Do I want to buy the one on clearance?
Do I want to buy the newest set? Do I want to buy this kind of older stuff?
And now it's not uncommon, just like you said, Mr. Ruben Presents, to go to 15 stores in a day.
Yeah, and you might not even find anything.
Yeah.
Like, that's very possible.
I think, especially, we do the Hidden Pokemon card series on the channel, and we've been doing that for years and years, and early on, we would do the Hidden Pokemon card series, and we'd go to like 1, 2, 3 stores, right?
Yeah, find some stuff.
And now we literally spend, I'm not even kidding you, we literally spend like 12 hours filming this video.
I've been with you one time doing it.
That's what I was leading into, and it's like, you came with us to do Hidden Pokemon cards one time with Marie and I, and that had to be an eye-opener for you.
Yeah, it was an all-day thing. We started fairly early, and we got back, and it was dark out.
I think it was after midnight.
It probably was, yeah. And it was so intricate. Like, we literally planned the route out. Like, we're gonna stop at all of these stores. We're gonna make a route. Yeah,
we literally had a map, and it was, boom, 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 right? Of just like figuring out where to go, and that's not the only thing that route is based off of, like, what's the next closest store?
What's the next close one, like, what's the next Meijer? What's the next Target? Like, where are we going to stop?
And, yeah, you saw how much work went into just that. And we went all day. Remember, we found 0 Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
The entire day, and then we found them at the last store that we went to.
Yep.
And we only found them because they were sitting behind some board games.
Yeah, like, they weren't even under a shelf. They were, and it probably had been stocked that day, and somebody just threw them behind the board games.
So you literally can spend, I can speak firsthand, 12 hours searching for Pokemon cards now, and then not find them anywhere.
Yeah, definitely can happen.
So, the answer to your question, I've probably in the 20s.
Yeah, I could see that. Especially because, you think of all the places that sell cards now, too. Like, you can stop at Walgreens, CVS, Dollar General, Walmart, Target. Like, so many places.
We have a friend that, we were talking to over the weekend, and we said, oh, yeah, we checked for Pokemon cards here. And they were like, oh, I didn't know they sold Pokemon cards. I'm like, literally at this point, just assume any store sells Pokemon cards.
Yeah, and honestly, go into a store and it may be the first time that they have stocked. Like, remember that one time we went into Lids and we're like, oh, look, there's Pokemon cards.
Right, at Lids. And, like we've seen in the past year, Lowe's,
yeah.
Stock Pokemon. I mean, they were way overpriced, but
Ace Hardware
has stocked them for years. Like, Literally
Menards, like just random stores.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Just assume at this point any store sells Pokemon cards. Literally.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what they sell.
No, yeah, it really doesn't.
Matter what they sell. Just assume they sell Pokemon cards.
Yeah, go in there, ask. I mean, heck, it might be the first time that they're selling it, and it might be your lucky day, and you walk into a restock.
Right. You never know. You never know. So.
Yeah.
And we got right here Ducklos?
Ducklos? Yeah. Sure.
DDUCLOS2. Apologies if we mispronounced the name. And everyone, you can use a hype button up to 3 times across YouTube in 1 week. Which means you can use it 3 times on the same video. Here you go, if you desire. So, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. And then Tina Marie, we don't have any quizzes for us this week.
No.
But Tina, who has been watching my channel for years and years, and I've been watching Marie's channel, and she's just a huge supporter, love her to pieces. Tina Marie is working on a TV show quiz for us. So we've done a movie one.
Yes. Music video. Pokemon cards, which John, that was a hard one. That was tough.
That was a hard one. You gotta give us a little bit more. And then Tina was like, "Oh, can I work on a TV show one?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go for
Let's
it.
do it."
Let's do it." So I feel like I'm going to do good on the TV show one. I feel like this is where I might. Honestly, I did shine on the music video one.
Yeah, you did pretty good on the music video.
I feel like I might shine on this one too.
Depends on what era these TV shows, what type of TV shows these are.
I agree. If it's something within the past 8-7 years, I might be a little rough on.
Yeah, if it's
I
stuff
don't
from
watch a whole lot of TV.
I know, I don't watch a lot. It's just going to depend what type of TV. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how we do.
So thank you, Tina, for doing that. I appreciate it. This is for our next segment right here. Yeah.
What? What is that?
That's Ditto.
That's Ditto?
Yeah, that's from Detective Pikachu.
Oh, see, I haven't seen Detective Pikachu. I know.
Wow.
You guys can rip me apart in the comments. It's fine.
I will let you borrow my Blu-ray. You can watch
Perfect.
it.
I can go watch it.
I think it's on Netflix.
Is it? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure I could get it on Amazon probably too.
It's a fun watch. I'd give it a watch. Yeah.
Okay.
No, since you haven't seen it, this is kind of a
I'm
spoiler.
like, what is this?
Yeah, we got Ditto.
Okay.
We got Ditto. So we wanted to discuss our top 5 Dittos.
Yes.
Can we crack open these drinks?
Yeah, we probably should do that. I'm kind of thirsty too.
Yeah. All right. Crack open our drinks here. I got a nice caffeine-free Zevia.
I've got an Olipop, peaches and cream.
Very nice. You've never had a Zevia, have you?
No, I haven't. I could. It's caffeine free.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That was crisp.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to make sound effects with it because that's how you really get the taste, right?
Mm.
You know, like when did you not do the sound effect?
Mm-mm.
I guess that's how you get the taste, right?
No, I would always get in trouble if I drank loud when I was a kid, so I just can't do it. Like, honestly, if I did that, I probably would have like this all over my face.
Just let it go, Katie.
Just
Come
try?
on. Yeah, just go for it. Go for it. Let your spirit free. Doesn't that feel
I'm
good?
Gosh, I'm gonna like choke on it.
See what you missed for so many years.
So many years, yeah.
Wow, I know. Don't you feel free now?
I feel like I have this in my lungs. All
See,
right.
you don't know how to do that because
because I wasn't like I got in trouble as a child for doing that.
no one's yelling at you, so you're good.
Well, we don't know yet. Maybe in the question, comments, concerns next week, people will say to stop doing that.
You know what? Your parents might be watching this.
Yeah.
And they might send you a text and be like, "No."
Yeah, my mom's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" I mean, my grandma does watch every week, but I don't think she ever got mad at me for doing that.
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So we have compiled our top 5 favorite Ditto cards. Each of us have our own list. So we have our top 5 favorite Ditto cards, and then we're going to reveal the top 5 most popular Pokemon cards amongst the general public.
Yes, of the Dittos.
So, let's start off. Let's go ahead and start off. And yes, this is an actual Ditto from Detective Pikachu.
All right, good to know. Because I'm like, what the heck is this? I thought it had to do with a TV show because we were talking about the TV. I'm like, what?
No, that's Ditto.
That's Ditto. Okay,
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Number
5. And this could be any Ditto you want.
Yeah, any Ditto.
So no holding back on this one.
Yeah, we had no criteria, just any Ditto card.
All right, number 5. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I picked the Pokemon Go Ditto.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah. It's a unique... Have we ever had a Pokemon card where you can peel off a Pokemon to reveal the Ditto? Like,
right.
That is so unique.
Right, and technically, there's 3 choices, right?
Yeah, you got,
Bidoof,
the Bidoof, the Spinarak, and... Numel, yep.
Which, arguably, we all know the Bidoof's the best one.
I would agree with you on that.
Tomokazu Kamiya, and it's Bidoof.
And it's Bidoof, exactly. I would agree. That is the best one. So if I had to specifically pick one, it would be that one. But yeah, I had to go with it. It's so unique.
And going down in Pokemon history as one of the most unique Pokemon cards.
Oh, absolutely.
Not even the most unique Ditto card.
Just unique Pokemon card. In general. It is so good because, like, those Pokemon, like the Spinarak, the Bidoof, like, those would actually be the Dittos in Pokemon Go. So it's just such a good, tie-in.
And I feel like a lot of people throw some hate and some shade towards the Pokemon Go set.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, it's just one of those things. It's like, you remember back in the day, like, how many fake Pokemon Go cards we would see, right?
All the time. Talking about fake Pokemon cards, you would see so many that had, like, a Go logo stamped on them.
It was so crazy. And then to finally actually get a real Pokemon Go set, I think was just nice, like...
a full circle moment. Like, we finally got it.
Right? And then the Ditto on top of that, it's classic.
It's
classic.
So good.
So... I definitely think the Pokemon Go set deserves a lot more love than it gets right now. So
I agree. Underrated set for sure.
Number 5 for me. What do you think I would put at number 5?
What do I think you'd put at number 5? I'm gonna go. You probably picked one of the like Yukimori ones from, was it Delta Species or Hidden? What? Delta Species.
There's a couple sets. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like maybe you'd put one of those at number 5.
Number 5 is the Korean exclusive Lapras and Pikachu Ditto.
See, that one...
It's so... You only picked it, or you only did not pick it because your feelings are hurt.
My feelings are so hurt with that card. I missed out hard on that one.
You, and this was this is a classic Pokemon situation at this point, right?
Yeah.
Is you see a card is going down, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm going to let it just keep falling.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pick it up at a cheap price.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to add it to my collection. Well, Katie, unfortunately,
I made a mistake.
Played with fire and got burned.
I got burned on that one. Because because you're like, oh, I bought my Ditto. I'm like, I'm going to wait and see. And then it just skyrocketed in price. Like,
I think I actually, and I'm not to brag or anything. I want to give myself a little pat on the back, but I think I caught it.
At the perfect time?
At the perfect time, yeah.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you waited
too long.
I think you were trying to save another $1.
I know, another $1 or $2, and now, so that card did hurt my feelings, so, yeah, that card just puts a little bit of a bitter taste in my mouth, but it's a really good card.
It is. The Lapras and the Pikachu, and the fact that it was a whole line of merch. It wasn't just the card, but they released a plush to go along with it. There was like acrylic stands, so much stuff.
So much merch with it.
Yeah. So that's why I chose it at number 5.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's definitely one I'd love to have for my collection, but now it's so hard to justify getting because I passed up at the perfect time.
I would not buy it at the price it is now.
No. And I can't justify it, so I'm like, well, hopefully it goes down, or maybe I can trade for it at some point. And
yeah. It's definitely one of those, like, it's another overpriced card, so.
Yep.
Number 4.
Okay, so I will say I did go with one of the Yukimoris from EX Delta Species.
Okay.
Which one do you think I would pick?
I'm going to say you went with... Is Bulbasaur?
Bulbasaur is one, yeah.
Yeah, I want to say Bulbasaur or Squirtle.
I went with Geodude.
Ah, that was my third one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so unique. I love all of those.
That's Marie's favorite, too.
Is it the Geodude?
Yeah.
Hey, we're twinning on that one. Good taste. But yeah, I love those. I love Yukimori just because of the nostalgic childhood. That was me and my sister's favorite artist at the time. But the Geodude's just so good. Like, I mean, there's definitely, like, there's the Mr. Mime. You got the 3 original Kanto starters. There's a Pikachu, I think, as well. Yeah, there's something about the Geodude. Like, it just works so well in the clay style and
It also
Ditto.
feels very random. In a way, the Mr. Mime is like, okay, that one kind of makes sense too, right?
Yeah.
Along with the starters. I don't know why it makes sense, but it just feels like it does.
Mm-hmm.
But the Geodude feels like the
And then it's
random
like, here,
one.
we're going to throw in Geodude. And maybe that is why I like it, because it is just so random. Like, why did Geodude get picked? But I love that card.
Maybe it went down like this. They were like, all right, Yukimori, we need one more, right?
Yeah.
You got the Mr. Mime, you got the Kanto starters, we need one more, and we need it by tomorrow. And then Yukimori was like, Geodude.
Geodude. Let's put
And
that
they
together
make
real
a ball,
quick.
and then done.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe.
That would, you never know. That
Could have happened.
Could have happened. Number 4 for me is going to be the Mr. Mime.
The Mr. Mime? Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be the Mr. Mime. I like that one. He's just kind of like Pop Series 3, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because there is 2 Mr.
There
Mimes.
is, yeah, no, there's one from Pop 3 and one from, I think it's Delta Species.
Yeah, I think I like the angle of, I'm assuming it's the exact same clay piece,
Yeah.
just shot at different angles. But yeah, I like the angle of the Pop Series 3 one more. I think you get to see more of the clay sculpture in the Pop Series 3.
Yeah, because I think there's also like multiple of the Squirtles and the Charmanders
I believe
as
so,
well.
yeah.
So, yeah,
So, Mr. Mime for me
from Pop 3.
from Pop 3. Pop 3.
Right. Good one.
Number 3 spot.
Number 3 spot, I have the Crown Zenith, specifically the Galarian Gallery Ditto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any reason why?
I mean, I love the illustrators, and that one's just so good. You got the Numel,
Yeah.
the Numel, they're just hanging in the field, and only one of them is a Ditto, and it's on the front, and it's just got that Ditto face.
He's got that smirk of like, he sees you taking a picture of the
Yeah.
field, and he's like,
I'm a Ditto.
I'm a Ditto. You found me.
I love that card so much. Honestly, that's probably one of my favorite cards from Crown Zenith, and Crown Zenith is a good set. I love that Ditto card.
It is interesting that we have not had any of the same so far.
I know we haven't.
Maybe when we get top 3, it might be different.
Maybe.
Well, no, top 2. Number 3 for me, Skyridge Ditto.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's like in the cave. You see some of those like caricatures on the wall of the cave. It's also done by Tomokazu Kamiya, so it's got that going.
I knew that
for
one
it.
had to be on there for you.
So Skyridge Ditto, definitely for sure.
It's a good one,
Yeah.
and it's e-read. Skyridge has the e-reader, so I feel like that just also adds a layer.
Another layer to it. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. So Skyridge Ditto for me on that one, number 3
one.
spot.
All right.
Number 2.
Number 2, I picked Koga's Ditto.
Interesting.
Yeah, Koga's Ditto from Gym Challenge.
It's a good one. Don't get me wrong.
It's such a,
not
like,
one of my favorites.
I really like that one, and that was like Ditto is a card I collect, and I remember like that's one back in the day I always wanted, I could just never get. So I don't know. I just love the artwork on it though. Like it's just so like there's something about it. It just seems so iconic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree that it's iconic.
It's just like there, like it's taking up almost the entire frame. It's just the Ditto. I love it so much.
Okay. Koga's Ditto.
Yeah.
Number 2 spot. Number 2 spot for me is our first one that was on both of our lists.
Okay.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. Yeah.
I put that in number 2 spot because it is
It's just so unique.
the card is interactive.
That's true.
There's literally no other interactive Pokemon card.
I mean, the full arts are interactive. You can scratch them. They can make a sound. They're textured.
Okay. I see what you're doing there. In the terms of it's interactive in the sense that it kind of is what the Pokemon is and does, right?
And it's like meant to be interactive too.
Yes. So I honestly, I had a hard time not making it the number 1.
Yeah.
I really had a hard
I
time.
mean,
not
it's
making
a
it number
good one.
So
I think what held it back for me is like the Ditto art behind, like it's just not like it's good, but it's just kind of generic. So I think that's why I held it back so much at number 5.
specifically Bidoof.
Yeah, Bidoof.
Bidoof.
Agreed.
Right.
That's the best one.
That is the best one. So, all right, number 1 spot.
I have a feeling we might have picked the same one.
Yes, it's definitely the same one because I know we've talked about this before.
Yes.
So, number 1 spot.
We've got the XY promo Ditto. X and Y promo number 40 from the Primal Clash 3-pack blister.
It's like mid transformation
Yes.
to a Pikachu.
It's so good. And then you've got like the little
Jelly beans.
jelly beans. I think because there's a lot of cards like from Phantom Forces that kind of have like the jelly bean look.
Yeah. I think what it's supposed to be is DNA.
DNA. That makes sense.
So I think it's supposed to be like DNA molecules or something like that. But I always
The
viewed
jelly
it as
beans.
jelly beans, right?
Yeah.
But that is it's mid transformation, and it's Pikachu
Yes.
at that.
It's like a Ditto Chew.
And the fact that it was literally just a 3-pack promo.
3-pack pro. I feel like there's so many of them. People open up tons of 3-pack blisters, and I feel like those cards just kind of get set to the side. Nobody really cares, but that's such a good card.
It is easily, hands down, the best Ditto.
Absolutely. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. So you guys, what's your favorite Ditto? Let us know down below.
Did you have any honorable mentions? Because I had.
You had an honorable mention?
I had some honorable mentions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did have Crown Zenith, Numel.
Yeah.
As one of my honorable mentions. The Delta species Pikachu.
That's a good one.
Fire Red Leaf Green.
Yeah, I mean that's a good Ditto. Honestly, my honorable mention would probably be Fossil. Like just the first one.
It's iconic.
It's iconic.
And then Ditto V and VMAX.
Oh.
From Shining Fates, because it's a shiny Ditto. It's our first shiny Ditto card we ever got.
And I feel like Shiny Ditto is an iconic shiny Pokemon.
Yeah,
like it's just
so
blue.
that's why I had to put in honorable mention.
That's good.
Almost took the number 5 spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have the top 5 most popular
Dittos.
Yes. Currently, as of the recording of this podcast.
Yes, could change, but I feel like the Ditto cards, like, they have grown in popularity so much. I will say, like, when I go to card shows, like, I like Ditto, so I always keep an eye out. I feel like the last 2 shows I've been to, I have not seen very many Ditto cards.
Definitely not.
Like, I feel like people are swooping them up. Like, they're hyped.
Yeah, they definitely are. They definitely are hyped.
They're very hyped.
Don't
right
fall into the hype.
Don't fall into the hype. Like, Pokopia just came out. People are going crazy for Ditto. They're remembering Ditto. Like, yeah, Ditto's cool. Ditto's the coolest Pokemon. But the hype will die down.
Yeah, it always does.
It always does. Let's look at Charizard.
Right?
He has fallen from grace.
Or one recently, right? Burger Pikachu.
Yes.
McDonald's Pikachu from Japan.
That one has dropped a lot in popularity.
Tremendous. Like, I mean, it's still like it's a cool card to have in your collection, but you remember how crazy people were going over
People were
that?
going nuts. The FOMO. It's the FOMO.
It's so don't fall into it. I always say this is a good time, right? I'm like, when something hypes up, I'm like, yes, everybody look that direction.
I'm gonna go over here
while I go over here, and nobody's paying attention to any of this stuff, and that's what I want to start collecting.
Exactly.
And that's what I want to pick up and everything because nobody wants it.
Yeah. So I'll do that right now.
All right. So top 5, starting with number 5. And we decided to not include any variants that basically have a stamp on them.
Yeah, they're like some Comic-Con like stamps. We didn't include those because those are just too like niche and too limited.
Or reverse hollows.
Yeah,
right?
reverse hollows. We're not going to get into that nitty gritty.
So, kind of just the base of the card. Number 5 is Koga's Ditto, the first edition Koga's Ditto.
Yeah.
So one of your picks.
One of my picks. So definitely not getting that one anytime soon. That's for sure.
Maybe a damaged one.
I mean, I love going for the damaged cards because like I don't grade cards. I'm not into graded cards. I have a couple graded cards, but you know, not in it for the condition. As long as it looks good in that binder, I'm happy.
Right. Last week we went to that card show. It's the video on the channel from last Saturday. We went to the card show and I literally picked up a shiny Dusknoir. What was that? Plasma Blast?
Yes, that sounds right.
Shiny
Plasma
Dusknoir
Blast. Yeah.
with the gold border, right?
Mm-hmm.
Paid $40 for this card.
Yeah. It had a crease.
No, I think I paid $35 for it.
Yeah, you did.
Paid $35 for it, and there was like a crease in the corner.
Yeah.
And I was like, It still looks great in a binder.
It looks perfect. Like, you couldn't even tell the crease unless you looked on the back.
Yeah.
Perfect binder copy.
Oh, I loved it. Loved it.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Japan exclusive.
Yeah.
The Vending Series.
Vending Series 2 Ditto.
Yeah. All the Vending Series was exclusive in Japan, except for Mr. Mime, which we just recently got.
So maybe someday we could get this. It took how long for us to get that Mr. Mime?
Right.
So you
never say
know.
anything is out of the realm of happening.
Yeah.
Number 3 is the first edition
Fossil. First Ditto.
First Ditto ever. Hollow.
Yeah. It's such an iconic card. Like, it's so basic, but something about that background with the checkered board almost looking, it's just so iconic.
Yeah, I agree. Number 2 is going to be that Korean Ditto that you missed out on.
Card that hurt my feelings.
You had your chance.
I
even
know.
told you.
You did.
I said, Katie, I really think you should get it now.
I know. I'm like, I'm gonna wait. Like, So
Multiple times
I kicked myself for it, but it's fine. It wasn't meant to be, and definitely not getting it now because it's way too hyped.
Number 1 is the Fire Red Leaf Green Ditto.
Which honestly kind of surprises me.
Yeah, very much surprises
like, that one
me.
surprises me because when I think of Ditto cards, like, that one does not creep into my mind. And honestly, when we made this list, I kind of forgot that one existed because I pulled up a list of all of the images. I'm like, yeah, that's right. That is a card, but it's not one. Like, when I think of a Ditto card, that one does not pop into my mind.
It is very vibrant in color.
Yeah.
The Ditto is very pink in that one. And then the background being kind of like grass and water makes the Ditto pop even more. There is something about it. I do like it. There is something about that card.
I mean, you had it on your list.
I had honorable mentions.
Yeah. Like, you mentioned it, yeah.
But there is something about that card, and I don't know what it is that makes it look so good.
Yeah. I mean, it does look good, but I argue that the promo looks more vibrant, and it's just more cool.
I mean, also, I guess you have to take into consideration...
the age of the card.
The age of the card. It was also during a time when there was less printed.
Yeah, so the scarcity could be
because
part of it as well.
Because I would say there's more Fossil printed than there is Fire Red Leaf Green. So
yeah, I mean, I feel like Fossil, like, the first 3 sets, like, base set, Fossil, Jungle,
printed into
all...
oblivion at this point. So, I think that probably has something to do with it as well. So, but I don't even know if I own that one. The Fire Red Leaf Green.
I don't know I don't. Cass might have it. I don't know. We haven't gotten to colorless Pokemon yet.
Yeah, how's that going?
Well, we just got done with Metal, which was the easiest type because there's the fewest cards. We still have, I think we're like halfway done. We've got Water left to go. We've got Psychic. We've got Colorless, which I think that's going to be a big to-do.
Okay.
Electric and Trainers.
Okay. I mean, you get the 3, like, hardest ones out of the way, right? Water, Fire, and...
We don't have Water.
Oh, you don't have Water? Oh.
No. And honestly, Fire wasn't that bad. Grass, that's the most we've had so far. That was a lot of cards. Fire wasn't too bad. Cass's theory, though, was when she was a kid, she played with all the Fire cards, and they...
Okay.
Got lost, so...
and I mean, Water has always been one of the more popular...
Types,
especially even, like, competitively, the Water's always been...
So I'm sure that will be a big one to get out of the way. And I think Colorless is going to be a lot as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of the same Pokemon.
I know. That's what we found when you're doing it by types. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, when we were doing Metal, it's like, how many Beldums is there? That was a big one.
I mean, at least with some Pokemon, right? Like, you know, it could fall under 2 types, right? So at least there's kind of that variant there of like, oh, it might end up here, or it might end up there. But like with the Colorless, it's like, how many Rattatas are you going to see, right? Because Rattata is literally just colorless. How many Pidgeys are you going to see?
I know. Yeah.
Spearows and all that stuff.
Yes. And some of the cards, there's like 20 of them. And it's like, oh my gosh, there's 20 Rattatas. Which I will say, Cass has a lot of that Ditto Geodude. I think that was the most, like, when we did fighting, there was like 20 some of them.
I think I still need a Ditto Geodude, so...
Trade gas.
I know. She said that we need to...
We need to do a trade night.
We need to do a trade night. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down. We did a trade night before, so...
Yeah, do another one.
All right, that is it for the Ditto love.
Yeah.
I'm all dittoed out for today.
Me too. I do love me a good Ditto, though.
I do, yeah, I do love a good Ditto, so... But I am kind of dittoed out right now.
I know, we're seeing a lot of it. A little Ditto fatigue.
Yeah. I mean... Let me sleep, and then I'll
And
wake
then,
up
and
tomorrow.
then I'll be ready for some more Ditto.
Yeah, but I'm dittoed out for today.
For today's episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
We can move along.
Okay. Well, that is not the end of the podcast. No.
Well, yeah. No, we have to do Pokemon Center, Nate.
Yeah, I know.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah. Well, usually we have the drink.
Okay,
and then
see,
we have...
like, I'm getting all confused with the order.
We
of
still have to
things.
discuss what's going on in the world. No, wait.
I told you, it's Pokemon Center.
Yeah, wait.
I was right.
I did the wrong thing.
I know. That's what I was trying to tell you, like, subtly.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I didn't catch on to it.
I tried.
Well, it's not the end of the podcast. We still have to figure out what caught everybody's attention this week at the Pokemon Center. And in fact, trainers, Katie,
Nate?
Ditto, what did catch your attention this week at the Pokemon Center? We've actually had a good amount of stuff released at the Pokemon Center over the past week-ish.
Yeah, and I'll say it's a lot of stuff I was not expecting.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, pleasantly surprised, honestly.
Obviously, you see on the screen right now, we do have the Ditto Funko Pop. That's kind of like the big item that they're promoting.
Is Ditto still on your mind, Nate?
Wait, did I say Ditto?
It's a weird-looking Ditto.
Did I say Ditto?
You did.
Honestly, though, look at it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it is a Ditto.
Mew, the Mew Funko Pop. Ditto is 100% still on my mind right now. So, but we'll talk about that here in just a moment. But there is a good amount of things.
Yeah.
Stickers.
Yeah, we got some stickers.
So if you're a big sticker person, right, we have 3 packs of stickers like crazy here. They're all $8.99. We got, I'm going to run through these really fast, and then we're going to pick out our favorites. We got Greninja, Mewtwo, Morpeko, Morpeko, Hangry Mode. We got Zygarde, Lucario. We got the Full Belly Mode, Morpeko, Morpeko, Rowlet, Jigglypuff, Wooper, and Mew. So... out of all these stickers,
good amount of stickers.
All right. It's first day of school. All right. You got your folder. You got did you have a Trapper Keeper at all?
No, Trapper Keepers were actually not allowed. I don't know why they're like, no
Really?
Trapper Keepers, but we could have accordion folders.
Okay.
But yeah, we didn't have.
First day of
They
school.
specifically said we couldn't buy those.
That's weird. Okay.
It was a weird school.
You get your folder, right? Get your notebook, pencils, pens, all that stuff, right? And you just need to make that notebook yours.
Customize it.
It's a college-ruled notebook. You get 1 sticker.
Like one pack of stickers?
1 pack of stickers,
Okay.
yeah. What are you putting on your notebook for your first day of school?
Scroll up a little.
Mew, maybe? Would you go with Mew?
Yeah, I probably would go with Mew. Or, honestly, I kind of like these Morpekos here.
Oh, the full belly
The
mode.
full belly mode. They're pretty cute. And honestly, the one on top is how I would feel about, we're restricted again.
Yeah, well, hang on. We got banned here. Let's see. That might be the end of Pokemon Center this week.
Refresh?
There we go.
Nice.
It did this last week, too. I don't know why. So, okay, full belly mode.
Yeah, because the one on top, I feel like that's how I would feel having to go back to school. Summer's over, I'm sad, so.
Okay.
Because I'm in that mood, I might go with that one.
Okay.
And it's just cute.
So you didn't like going to school?
I mean, I honestly liked school, but I feel like the first day, like, I was just sad to have to go back because that meant summer was over.
Yeah.
So, I did like school, though.
I agree. I was always sad the first day, and the second day, and the third day, and the fourth day, and the fifth day.
And the whole school year?
And this whole school year until summer came back again. I did not like school. Elementary, middle school, rough. I think high school, I had a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
But I was just never a school person. Learning.
See, I liked school.
I wish I had the mindset now that then, right? Like, I
Yeah.
wish I could take my mindset now
And
because
have
I feel like I would be like honor student, right? I feel
a lot more motivated to learn.
motivated, realizing the importance of learning and being passionate about something. I think that was the problem. Was like I just couldn't find what I was passionate about when it came to learning until later in life.
Yeah.
So,
see that.
and now I've realized my passion is Pokemon. So,
So
no, it is important to learn in school. So definitely do your best. Try to do your best out there. But I'm never one to shy away from telling the truth of like I didn't enjoy school a whole lot. So it was just rough for me,
yeah.
learning and just all different factors going into it. I would choose what would I feel like would shine, that would be like my personality that I want people
To know.
I feel like Wooper.
Wooper. Yeah. A
I
goofy
feel like
little
Wooper
guy.
would show my personality the best.
That's a good
of all of
choice.
those. So he's happy. He wouldn't be happy about the first day of school, but the sticker's happy.
Sticker's happy.
So $8.99 for the new stickers. Moving along to, we got the Little Friends.
Little Friends. I feel like we talked about those a few weeks ago
Yeah,
before they came on Pokemon Center.
Yeah, because they were released in Japan, right? Weren't they?
Was it Japan or was it like the Toy Fair? Like when we talked about the bowling pins.
Maybe they were.
Maybe it was Japan.
Honestly, you might be right.
I
honestly, I think these came out in Japan at some point too.
It would not surprise me.
They are $8.99, which honestly,
That's a pretty good price.
I felt like that was a good price because I was like, oh, I'm surprised they're not like $12.99.
I think they are really little. I think there's like a picture of them on a backpack, and they're pretty tiny.
Well, they're Little Friends.
Well, yeah, of course.
So we'll run through them really fast, and we'll take a closer look. We got Slowpoke, Snorlax, Jumpluff, Ditto, Sentret, Togepi, Eevee, Pikachu, Swablu, and Tandemaus. The Tandemaus is $12.99.
Well, you get two.
You get two. You get both of the Tandemaus there. So
it's actually a pretty good deal considering you get two.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Yeah.
Because $8.99 for one or $12.99 for two. I'm not that good at math, but I think that's a good deal.
Yeah, I would agree. Now, I think you have to agree with me on this one. The Slowpoke one is the best.
It is good, although I don't think if I was to pick one, I don't think it's the one I'd pick.
Well, okay. Look.
He's very derpy. He's very cute. It's like, almost looks like Flat Stanley. Like, he's so flat and, like, smushed.
Look at him.
I mean, he's cute. That's definitely, like, one of the best ones. But if I was going to pick one, that's probably not the one I'd go with.
Look at his snoot. Oh, he's just a little guy.
He's a little guy.
There's a picture of them on a bag. So, like you said, they are very tiny.
They're very tiny, but they're little friends. Little friends.
So
it makes sense.
So what would be your choice then?
See, I think I would, if I was going to buy one, I think I would go with the Jumpluff.
Really?
So, when does Jumpluff get anything?
Jumpluff gets plenty of things.
I feel like it does not. I feel like it's so cute. Jumpluff doesn't get anything very often. It just looks cute, colorful. It just looks fun. So I'd go with the Jumpluff.
Listen. Okay.
Yeah, look up Jumpluff. I bet Slowpoke has way more.
Oh, well, 100% Slowpoke has way more. That I will not argue.
I don't think Jumpluff, look, it has, nothing.
It has its sitting cutie and some pins. That's a lot.
That's barely anything.
That is it's way more than Jumpluff needs.
Jumpluff does not get very much, so I would go with the Jumpluff. I'm happy he's getting some love.
So you're going based off of pity points.
No, I do think it's really cute too. Based on looks, I think that is one of my favorites as well.
Okay, no, it's cute.
So,
I'm kind of surprised you didn't pick the Sentret or the Swablu.
I mean, those are cute too, but honestly, my second one I would go with would probably just be the Ditto.
Okay, you got Ditto on the mind.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, this one has an additional picture. Look at that.
See, Ditto special.
Ditto is very loved.
Yes.
I gotta see this Tandem Mouse in action. I want to see if there's like a unique picture for this one. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Both of them? Yeah. That's a good one, too.
Yeah, the little X's for the nose.
Yeah.
That's so good. I like that one. That might be creeping into my number 2 spot
Number 2.
there with the Tandem Mouse. All right, finally,
They're here.
they're here. After they got teased early February, late January.
Weren't they teased? Didn't they put those out at EUIC?
Yeah, that would have been
February,
but I think even before EUIC didn't they release that Pokemon Center video?
Yes.
To
Like
where,
the
like-
coming soon with the briefcase?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And those were teased in that video.
Yeah, you're right.
And these have been in Japan for quite some time. I've seen these in person. Last time we went to Japan, I saw these, and they are very, very sparkly.
Yeah. I mean,
Very
they're called
sparkly.
the Sparkly Friends plush, so I would expect them to be sparkly.
They're a little bit more like, I described them to a friend, right? They're not necessarily like a huggy.
Soft, cuddly.
Yeah, they definitely have a little bit kind of like, I don't want to say rough material because it's not like it hurts or anything,
Like
but
smooth.
it's more smooth and just more material that kind of like gives it its shape, a little bit more stiff.
Sturdy.
Yeah. So you got the Milotic. These are all $39.99. These are the Sparkly Friends plush. You get the Milotic. You say Milotic or Milotic?
Milotic, I guess.
Or Milotic?
Milotic.
Yeah, there's plenty of ways.
I don't know. I
say
feel
it.
like it just depends on the day.
Yeah, same here. I don't care. I'm not someone that's like strict on how somebody says Pokemon. As long as I know which one you're talking about,
It's all that matters.
that's all that matters to me. Luminion, which you want to talk about not getting merch.
Yeah, that's true.
Luminion gets nothing. We got Corsola and Vaporeon, so all water Pokemon
Makes sense.
getting some love here, and we got to take a look at these up close. Look at the back of this.
It's so detailed.
Yeah,
That looks nice.
and you can even see the shine on it
on
there
on the image.
off of the lights that they're using. That is such a cool plush. Oh my goodness.
They're very unique because I feel like they've never really done anything like this. So I do like getting a pretty unique type of plush.
Yeah. You got, see, the Vaporeon's 15 1/4 inches tall. So out of all 4 of these, which one? You get one.
I get one.
Okay, it's the first day of school.
Which one am I going to bring with me
The
for
first
show
day
and
of
tell?
school, right? Show and tell, first day. Which one are you bringing to show and to tell?
Show and tell. I'm going to bring my buddy, Corsola.
Okay.
Best one.
Are we in the same class? Because it's going to be awkward.
Are you
if we're in
bringing...
I'm bringing Corsola too.
Oh, so we're like... So I'm going to ask to go first, and then I can say, he
I know.
copied me.
I know. Did you have show and tell at any point?
We did, yes.
Was there ever a moment where somebody, like 2 kids, brought in the same thing?
I don't think so. I think everyone brought in like pretty unique things.
I remember it happened a couple times.
Really?
Yeah. And then like when the second person would go, it was like
Kind of awkward. Like,
yeah, it was kind of awkward.
so the other person kind of stole their thunder.
Yeah, exactly. I would pick Corsola too.
Yeah. I think it looks so nice. And I mean, Corsola, I feel like that's another Pokemon that probably doesn't get a whole lot.
No, it doesn't. Look at that.
That looks so good with the like shiny pink. It's so vibrant and bright.
Oh, yeah, I agree. And honestly, like, this is one of those lines that I wouldn't mind owning every single one of them.
Yeah. So did you get them?
I have not yet.
Yet.
Okay. I have not gotten these. So, which one do you think is, let's say, if you were to get all of these, which one, or I guess just ranking them, right?
Yeah.
Which one would be your least favorite? Not that it isn't good, but just your least favorite one.
Probably Vaporeon,
That's
honestly.
exactly what I would choose.
Yeah.
We get enough Eeveelution stuff.
Yeah, I know. Like, the Eeveelutions get so much love. I'm like, I don't need another. Like, I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. I do like it. But, I mean, I think the Milotic and the Luminion are cooler.
Yeah, and I was going to say that I think my order from favorite to least favorite is going to go Corsola, Milotic, Luminion, Vaporeon.
I would have the exact same.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Now we have the Mew Pearlescent Pop. The Funko Pop.
Not to be confused with Ditto.
Not to be confused with Ditto. It is $16.99. This is a Pokemon Center exclusive as well. You see the nice little sticker on there, the Funko sticker. This is the exact same mold as the just normal.
Yeah, it just has that pearlescent finish. And I will say, the pearlescent finish is really nice. I do have the Piplup pearlescent Funko Pop. So
we have the Eevee and Pikachu, I believe.
Nice. Yeah, Psyduck doesn't have one. He's not cool enough.
Well, they're gearing up, right? They're going to have to change the website because it's going to go down once the Psyduck one comes up because everybody's going to want it. I think that's just how it goes.
I don't think so, but you can, some wishful thinking over there.
Well, I think that the reason why Piplup got one, right, is because they had leftover Piplup stock of the original one, and they're like, we got to get rid of this, so let's just paint it something and then put it on there, right? So I think that's kind of what happened.
Using that logic, you think Mew's not, like they did the same thing with Mew then?
No.
Makes no sense.
It is still available. Purchase limit up to $16.99 if you collect Funko Pops. They rarely get restocked.
Yeah, so if it's something you want, probably just go ahead and pick it up.
Yeah. And continuing on the trend of more plush, we got the Snuggly plush line that came out. Solosis, Swirlix, Hatenna, and Ammonite, all for $39.99.
Talk about a very random assortment of Pokemon.
Right. I am very curious. I would love to have a conversation with whoever is in charge of... I don't think I know if it'd be marketing, maybe like some sort of creative department.
Yeah.
I don't want to question. Well, I guess I am questioning, right? I'm not criticizing their choices. I just want to know how it comes about.
Yeah, like how are these the Pokemon that get decided, like these are going to go into production, these are the ones we're making?
Is there a database to where it's like, this would sell better because of XYZ?
Yeah, like this Pokemon would sell to this type of people. Like these type of people would be more interested in like this type of item. So this is the Pokemon that we're going to make for this line. Like I have no idea. Like I'm sure it is some complicated thing like that.
Right, like this is a Snuggly plush, right? So based off of Snuggle Factor, then
it's made for hugs.
Right. Is Solosis, like, do they look at Solosis and they're like, that's a Snuggly Pokemon, right? Data shows us that Solosis would be snuggled with more, so we'll choose Solosis.
Or what if they have a bag with every single Pokédex number, they shake up the bag,
and they draw
pull
one
it up.
out.
Solosis is getting a plush today, guys.
I mean, that's a possibility.
You never know.
I would say these all seem Snuggle-like, except for the Hatenna.
Yeah, the Hatenna, because the other ones are at least kind of round, like easy to hug. The Hatenna is just kind of a weird shape. It's like kind of skinny.
Yeah. And then you got, like, obviously the point, like the hat on it.
Yeah.
Now, I think we all agree the Ammonite is the best.
Yes, 100%.
It's the eyes.
Yeah, it's good.
Look at that one. Look at that dude. He's been saying, like, give me a hug. Look at him.
He's ready for a hug.
He's ready for a hug. He's ready for snuggles. So, $39.99 for these. So you agree the Ammonite is the best one out of those?
Yep.
Weakest one?
Hatenna.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it fits. The other ones all seem very huggable, and that one just kind of seems like the odd one out.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah.
So that is everything from the Pokemon Center this week right now. I just want to go back here and just make sure that we didn't miss anything. No.
I think we're good.
I think we're good on Pokemon Center, yeah. And right in the video description, if you're watching the YouTube version, there is a link that will take you directly to the Pokemon Center. I am currently sponsored by the Pokemon Center. The podcast is not sponsored by the Pokemon Center. It is just me. And so going to that link will take you directly to the Pokemon Center. It'll also help support me as well, and kind of the podcast indirectly.
Weird roundabout way.
Yeah, in a weird roundabout way. But yeah, go there. You can sign up for an account. You can sign up for the newsletter.
Sign up for the emails.
Or you can buy stuff or just kind of browse around.
Around. Pick yourself up something. Treat yourself. It's been a long winter. We're finally coming out of it. So let's celebrate with
I even
Pokemon.
got, like, right here on the table, we have some Ditto plush, since it's all about Ditto today. Look at this, a little Ditto Dragonite here. We got Ditto Jolteon and a Ditto Mew. These are all... I bought all these off of the Pokemon Center website. So
yeah, and there's a lot of those Ditto plush that are still up and in stock. So if we have influenced you to buy a Ditto, go get a Ditto. But yeah, they're so cute. But there's a lot of cool stuff on Pokemon Center too.
Let's just see. Okay, we're talking about Ditto.
Let's just search Ditto.
Let's look at Ditto merch for a second here and just see what we got going on. Look at this. The Ditto Gengar is still in stock.
Oh wow, that's a good one. I love that fluffy Ditto, the dancing one, because the arms
this one?
move. Like
yeah.
So
you squeeze it and the arms kind of like flap up a little bit. We got Ditto sleeves on there. Oh, the Mew's still in stock as well that we just showed. Ditto light.
Lapras Ditto.
Pants.
Hey, maybe I should wear those for the podcast next episode, guys.
There's a Pikachu on them too, I think.
Or is it a Ditto?
Is it a Ditto? Look. There's
oh
wait, no, is it a Ditto?
I think it's Ditto.
It might be a Ditto.
I'm pretty sure it's a Ditto.
Is it really?
We need to zoom in more. Do they have a picture of just the
I would assume, there it is. There it is.
It is Ditto.
Yeah. So it's not a Pikachu. It is all Ditto for that.
Yeah.
What else Ditto do we have here that's kind of stands out? Some Ditto shirts. I'm kind of surprised that is still in stock.
Me
the Ditto
too.
Umbreon?
I thought that might have been the first one to go.
A plate, Magikarp. That's a good one. I own that one too. That's a good one.
Furret.
Oh yeah, and the little Electrode.
Oh, look at this! Look at this hoodie. You've got a Ditto boombox. That's fun.
Gloves. You remember when people would make the YouTube videos?
Yes, I
do. Doing that, I remember that. Oh, you could bring that back.
Yeah, you could be the one to bring that trend back. Get those gloves.
Oh, that's great. We should just do an episode where it's completely in the dark, but with just those gloves.
With our gloves.
The Ditto Lazy Summer Pool Float.
Yeah.
There is a lot of Ditto merch.
There really is.
There's 5 pages of Ditto.
But when are we going to get to the sold out section is the question.
Right. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. My boy Trubbish sold out. Never got to grab that one. I'm so upset with myself. What other cool items do we got that are sold out? Some of these say sold out, but they're a different listing.
Yeah, they're a different listing. They came back in stock like a restock.
But the puzzle's sold out.
It's a fun puzzle.
We have one of the figures that are sold out.
Yeah.
Look at this one. The Pokédolls one.
That's a good one.
Pokemon dolls. That is, yeah.
That's a good Ditto.
Socks, shirts sold out. Yeah, there's a lot sold out, but there's a lot still in stock too. Look at this Slowpoke shirt.
Oh, that's good.
You have an actual Slowpoke and then a Ditto Slowpoke right beside it.
That's a good shirt.
Oh man, I want that shirt now.
Maybe they'll restock it. You never know.
Maybe one day. Okay, yeah.
Right.
So there's plenty of Ditto stuff.
Yeah, go get yourself a Ditto item.
And of course, full transparency, if I ever show any items or showcase or unbox anything that was gifted to me by Pokemon or the Pokemon Center, I will always make sure to disclose that information. Like I said, full transparency on that. These bad boys, I bought.
Bought those with your own money.
So, all right. That is not the end of the podcast. No. We still have to discuss what's going on in the world of Pokemon. Now, here's the thing. Remember, we're not breaking the news. We're simply just discussing what's going on in the world of Pokemon. Now, since we are talking about the Pokemon Center, it only makes sense to just hop it, skip Loom, and jump Pluff right over to the Japan Pokemon Center because they have a new line inspired by a flower field.
Flower field?
Yeah. We could potentially see some of this merch.
Potentially.
Come over to, like, the US, Canada, Australia, UK Pokemon Center websites. So, this is all, if you love grass Pokemon...
This is your line.
Right up your alley. So, we got scented mascots. Now, I'm curious about this.
Yeah, what scent is this going to be?
Are these actually scented, do you think? Because it says scented mascots.
It does say scented, but also the translation could be loose and it might be struggling.
Yeah, it could just be based off of Pokemon that have strong scents.
Yes.
But if they actually smell,
that would be unique.
Because I might be on board at that point.
Yeah.
Would potentially buy that.
You might need that Lurantis and that Roserade. I mean, they could smell they could have like floral scent to them.
Yeah, Fomantis in there as well.
Yeah.
All right. We have a Hoppip right here.
And what is it just like a plush?
It's a plush, but there's a pull string on the back, and then it looks like the leaves twirl, like they spin around.
Yeah. It's fun. And then is it on a clip? It looks like maybe there's like a clip up there.
Yeah, like the same
like
clip
this,
you have
like
your
Piplup.
Piplup on. Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, we got Flabebe.
We got the
This
Flabebes.
is all the Flabebes.
Yeah, it's all of them.
These are like the keychain clips again. Once again, these are plush. So you got all the Flabebes there. Then my favorite item. Look at the Sunflora.
Oh, that's
the
pretty
Sunflora cushion. Put this on your couch?
Yeah, it'd be like your throw pillow.
I mean, look how big this is.
I mean, it's really good size.
That is massive.
It's huge.
If I was in Japan and I saw this, I would 100% be like, all right, how are we getting this home?
Yep. Let me get that vacuum seal bag.
That is definitely a cool one. I like that one a lot. But you can't just get one, right? Or do you get just one? Like that's the accent pillow?
It's your accent pillow. Yeah, I feel like you just get one. I mean, you could get two and have one on each side, but I feel like it's the accent.
Yeah, I agree. There's pillow covers on Pokemon Center, like the US Pokemon Center website. So, because we got some on our couch in there. They're subtle. You have to really pay attention.
Pay attention to know it's Pokemon.
Yeah. We have a flower pot. But they're showing. Obviously, you got Meganium on here. You got Hoppip. Maybe Jumpluff? No, that's another Hoppip, I think, over there in the corner.
Yeah.
Lurantis is on there. But they are showing an actual plant in it. But then they're also showing a plush in it as well. So use it
however you'd like.
to your discretion.
Yeah, whatever you want to do with it.
We also have a canvas art. This is kind of like the key artwork that they use for the line. Then we move on to a mug.
That's pretty cute. You've got
Skiploom,
Hoppip.
There's Jumpluff right there.
Too.
And you say Jumpluff doesn't get anything. Right there.
I bet we don't get this at US Pokemon Center.
Probably. You're right. Probably. We got a flower-shaped plate. Oh, wow. So these are different plates.
Yeah, they stack, it looks like.
They stack, and then it looks like a flower. So the big plate is Venusaur. Then the next smallest size, the medium one, is that Vileplume?
Vileplume, yeah.
And then the smallest one, which is basically a bowl, is Blossom?
I think so. It's hard for me. I think it is Blossom. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
multiple of them. Like 4 or 5 of them.
Now that I really stop and look at it, I like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
But that'd be the plate you don't use.
Yeah, those are like just the pretty decoration plates.
Yeah. We got a shirt. This is we're gonna kind of get into the merch that's like it's still cool, but usually the first few pieces are kind of like the big ones.
Like the most unique.
Expandable tote bag. We got loungewear.
Could look like a Lurantis.
Lurantis loungewear. That's kind of cool.
That is fun.
Would you rock Lurantis loungewear?
Don't know if that would be my vibe.
You sure? I mean,
it's cool.
That's pretty cool.
But I don't know. Like, probably not quite my style.
You need something a little bit more subtle.
Just a bit more subtle, yeah.
I like it.
So you would rock it?
100%. How do you know I don't?
So I can
have
order
some
it?
on the way right now.
You gonna wear it next podcast?
Next podcast, I could be a Lurantis. You don't know.
All right.
We'll just have to
wait
and
see.
We have the Sunflora earrings. One is smiling, and then the other one's like open mouth smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got some Roserade earrings as well. Going into a hairband. Is that a Maractus on there?
Yeah, it is a Maractus on there. It looks like it dangles.
Yeah, it dangles from the actual flower from a Maractus.
Yeah, that's fun.
I like that. That's kind of a cool item. Then we got assorted stickers, clear file.
Nate,
I love me a good clear file. We got a card case, ID card case.
It's kind of like a lanyard.
Yeah. Hand towel, another hand towel. We got acrylic keychains.
Keychains.
All this stuff is like stuff they release with every line. Autograph board,
Oh.
message card and letter set, and then some jam cookies with a
With
little tin.
Cute tin.
So that is a new line that is already out currently in Japan. I definitely think we probably will see the plush from this line.
Yeah, like the little clips. I could see us getting those.
Definitely the Flabébé. I feel like the Flabébé clips.
I feel like the Flabébés are the most likely to come over.
As much as I want that Sunflora cushion, I don't see that happening.
Me neither.
Maybe
Maybe the Hoppip.
you think the... I almost say no on the Hoppip.
Potential. I could see it.
And then... Oh, that was it?
The scented.
Oh, the
mascots.
scented. I think this really depends on...
If they're actually
if
scented.
they're actually scented.
Yeah, if
Yes.
they're actually scented, I say we do not get them.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
But if they are not scented and it's just like these Pokemon as clips, I could see us getting them.
Yeah, I agree. Next bit of news. We got some new merch here.
Yeah, we've got some new products, some TCG. Wait, is this what we were supposed to do next? I
Is it? I don't know.
thought we were going to talk about some coffee.
Oh, yeah, I just have them in the wrong order. Coffee.
We've got coffee.
Tell me about coffee.
Tell you about coffee. I do not drink coffee.
I don't either.
But there is a new like kind of pop-up coffee like collab with something called Ediya Coffee. It's a coffee place in Korea. And they're going to have a Pokemon collab, so there's going to be some exclusive merch and some special drinks to go along with this collab. So here it looks like we have a Pikachu drink. We've got a
Oh.
oh, what Pokemon are you? Swadloon. But yeah, then we have Piplup.
Piplup.
Piplup has his own drink. I need that. I think I need to go to Korea.
It doesn't look...
It doesn't look like coffee, so it looks like something I could probably drink.
Yeah. Some of these look like desserts.
I know, they do. I guess this Eevee one kind of looks like a coffee.
Yeah. I don't know, honestly.
I don't know what they are, and we can't translate the page.
Yeah, the
so...
page won't translate either. So we're kind of left open to interpretation of what some of these items might be, especially some of this merch. This I feel like is freebie merch.
Yeah, I feel like that's like just
bottom.
like this middle one almost looks like coasters.
Yeah, so I bet it's like, oh, when you buy a drink, you get a random coaster.
This looks like the sleeve for the coffee. Like, you know, like if it's a hot drink. And look, there's Piplup. I need that so bad. It's so cute.
Has this started yet? Do you know?
Let me look.
I don't have any translations over here, so I don't know.
I believe it's supposed to start this month. I want to say the 26th, but let me look and see.
Oh, I think it does start because this little pop-up message said, yeah, 3/26.
3/26?
Okay.
Okay.
Pop-up message.
So yeah, 3/26. So it has started.
What are some of these other slides? Oh, the merch.
The merch.
Oh, man.
And Nate, look at who got a plate.
I know. Psyduck got a plate.
No, Piplup.
What?
Yeah, Psyduck got one too.
I see Pikachu and I see Psyduck on there. So
Piplup stands out. The other two are like yellow.
There is a penguin in there too. Yeah. But Psyduck gets a plate.
And Piplup.
How crazy is that? You know what? I hate this so much.
Why?
Because how am I going to get this?
I know, right? Like, I would love to own that plate, but I don't know anyone in South Korea. Do you?
I don't know. I don't. Maybe.
Any of you?
Wait, do I? No, I don't. I don't think I do.
Are any of you watching from South Korea?
But the plush.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna. That's what you need.
That's why I get. Look at the Pikachu.
Look at the Dedenne.
But the Pikachu has like a little treat that's also a Pikachu.
It's pretty cute.
They're plush keychains of Pikachu and a Dedenne. But so, correct me if I'm wrong here. Do the color palettes of these Pokemon almost not look Soda Pop?
They kind of do. They're kind of that pastel muted color.
Yeah. Makes me like it even more.
Pretty unique.
And then there's a tote bag.
And Psyduck is on that tote bag.
That one I feel less inclined that I need.
Yeah. I feel like the plate, I would love to have that plate.
I know.
The Piplup. And honestly, just like the promotional items that we saw in that first like tab.
I love that.
I would love to have that too. Like
I
the
love
little...
collecting junk. Yeah.
It's not junk.
I know. Well, you don't got to tell me that. Everybody was making fun of me on this last trip They're like, oh, what'd you buy? Because I'll come back with a bag, right?
Yeah.
They're like, let me guess, you got some more junk, right? And then I'll literally pull it out. I'll be like, okay, here's a piece of paper from when they did this promotion. So I can see how some people would think it's junk because it is throwawayable stuff.
Yeah, but everyone throws it away, and then not much of it survives. So
I literally have the placemat, the paper placemat from when we went to Pokemon Cafe this last trip, right? And they lay it down, and I instantly picked it up.
Because you don't want it to get dirty.
I don't want it to get dirty, and I'm like, now how do I get this thing back without creasing it?
Yeah.
So
you
I
need to
think
get
they
like
did a pretty good job.
You need to get like poster tubes when you go over there, so you can put all of the paper products in like a poster tube.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
You do have like a whole tote over there of just like paper.
Yeah. And then I have random paper products behind me, some that I had to dig out the trash.
You know.
Because friends would not give them to me. They wanted to see me dig them out of the trash. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And see, what is this? Here's like some more artwork. And there's one that says coming soon.
So yeah, we don't even know what that one is.
And that says 4/21.
So yeah, this might be a long-term collab. It's hard to really know because we don't read Korean and we can't translate the page. But I feel like this is maybe just like, you know, like when they put pictures on the window for places. I feel like this might be the artwork for that.
I can see that.
But
I was gonna see if maybe I get my phone to translate.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
You would think the computer would be able to do that.
I know. Usually it can.
Okay. Yes, it can, but apparently it's not built in. I have to download.
Okay.
I have to download Korean into the Translate app. I just thought it automatically all were on there. So,
Yeah.
okay, well, I'll let that download and then...
Yeah.
All right. Now the next bit of news.
Now we can move on to the next bit of news. We have some new products releasing on June 5th. We've got what I would say is probably the coolest mini tins that we've ever seen.
I agree. Obviously, all the pictures are on pokebeach.com. Fantastic website. You know we love them. So,
yeah.
How many tins? 5?
5 different artworks. Yeah, because I think there'll be 10 in a case. So.
Look at that.
Look, it puts together a whole scene. I think these are called the Lumio City tins.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Lumio City is literally right behind it.
Yeah, and I've got Pokemon that you would find in the game, obviously, and ZA. But I love these mini tins because it really does look like, I feel like the mini tins, like, they're meant to be put together, and these just look like they go together so seamlessly.
Right. I feel like it's an actual scene
from
Pokemon. Like, a lot of the other tins we get, like, they're cute, they're adorable. But I feel like the scenes are kind of, like, generic in a way, because it's like, oh, here's a mountain.
Yeah, here's Pokemon in a field,
here's
nature.
Right, here's a field. But this actually feels like out of the video game, a scene from the video game. And it makes me, this would make me want to, like, display all the tins.
Yes, absolutely. It'd make me want to get each one so I can display it, because it really does put together a scene that I would like to display, and it's not just a generic nature scene.
Of course, you do get the traditional, I think, stickers and art card in the set as well. This one does not have the coin.
Nope. There should be 2 packs inside, and it should retail for $9.99.
Wonder what packs are going to come inside of this. June 5th, so
June 5th.
We'll have Chaos Rising by then.
And Perfect Order just came out, so I would almost say it would be those 2 sets.
You think? I don't think it will be.
I feel like it will be.
I'm going to say... Perfect Order.
Okay.
And... now you're not going to like this. Phantasmal Flames. That's the 2 I'm going for.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I feel like we're getting Phantasmal Flames in a lot of...
See, I have no issue with Phantasmal. I will open that up anytime I have the opportunity.
Well, yeah, because it's got Piplup in it.
Yeah, the best Pokemon.
But I feel like rarely do we see tins have, like, the two newest sets. So I feel like it's going to be, like, one and then an older one.
I feel like we had that. Remember when the Mega Evolution tins came out?
Yes.
I feel like we had Mega Evolution and Dustin Rivals in those. The 2 newest sets.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it technically would have been the 2 newest sets, but there technically was a set, 2 sets in between them.
But they never put special sets in the mini tins, though. So...
Maybe this is special.
Yeah, maybe this is
Maybe
gonna
this
be
is Ascended Hero.
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool, but we got the Ascended. Like I feel like these would make more sense for Ascended Heroes than the ones we got for Ascended Heroes.
I agree. Next up,
we've got the Mega Moonlight Tins, featuring Mega Gengar and Mega Clefable.
These are new artworks.
Yes, they're probably just slightly different than the ones we've seen.
Yeah, sometimes it's like the Pokemon's literally just like flipped. Like they flip the image.
It's like
almost.
the mirror image of the Pokemon.
Yeah. $21.99, also releasing on June 5th, the same time as the mini tins. There is a picture
of the packs. 2 Chaos Rising and 2 Perfect Order. Now, a lot of times they do say that the packs selection are subject to change. And I feel like, because with tins, sometimes too, like we'll get different variations. Like they might make this tin 2 or 3 different times, and each one would have a different pack selection.
I think that you would agree that you don't like this pack selection.
Yeah, not a huge fan.
I think we've talked about this before, but one of the things that we like about tins is we like a variety. Yeah, we like a variety of packs in it.
4 different sets.
Right. Or even 3 different sets, right?
Yes.
Like I
give us 2 of the newest set and then 2 other sets.
Exactly. So like 2 Chaos Rising, 1 Perfect Order, and then throw it back to like Mega Evolution.
Yep, that would be great.
I would love that.
Me too.
And of course, like this could just be a placeholder, so it could be something completely different.
Yeah, it could totally change.
And then one other product releasing, we have Gem Pack Volume 5 releasing in China on April 24th.
Featuring artwork from Horizons.
Yeah, so this is basically kind of like the anime artwork.
Yeah.
And China's been getting a lot of exclusive cards.
Yes, they have been, with every set, they've got, I feel like, at least 1 exclusive card.
And they've been getting some, like, banger exclusives, too.
I know, they really have.
I mean, I think, like, one of the biggest ones is technically, like, that 151 Mew, where they only made, I think, 1,000.
And it's, like, limited to 1,500
something
copies?
like that. Yeah.
Very limited number. Obviously, you've got the Gengar exclusive art. That one was big. There's a Psyduck, right?
There's Psyduck on an artwork.
It's not a Psyduck. Is it a Pikachu? What is the card?
It's a Pikachu, I think.
Pikachu, but it has Psyduck on it.
Yeah. But this time around, Gem Pack Volume 5 is kind of playing off of Gem Pack Volume 1, where we saw artwork of Captain Pikachu, Fuecoco, Quaxley, and Sprigatito, as you can see on the screen. Literally looks like a shot from the anime.
Yeah. It looks like they just took a screenshot right from it.
Captain Pikachu was the big one in Gem Pack Volume 1. I think the only one I own out of this is the Quaxley.
Honestly, that's a good one.
Right.
One of the best ones.
The Nito thing in the background.
It's vibrant.
Yeah, I love that one. So this is playing off of that because now we're going to get the exclusive cards of stage 1s of all of these, minus Pikachu.
Yeah.
So, we got Florigato right there, a little picnic basket.
Crocolore. He looks like he's ready to eat some food.
With, is that a glass of milk?
Kind of looks like it, yeah.
Does Crocolore like milk?
Apparently.
Oh, and then the Quaxwell.
Yeah.
But then you get another Captain Pikachu.
Of course.
Captain Pikachu there as well, and that'll probably once again be the big one.
Yeah, the big
from the
chase.
set that everybody wants from the set. But that is releasing on April 24th. Like I said, those are exclusive to China. So those artworks are not even in Japan.
Yeah.
So exclusive to China. And I've opened up a couple of the gym before.
Lots of hollow foil, like weird patterned cards. Like they almost remind me of fake cards.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, I feel like some of those patterns are similar to some of the cards we had.
I was going to pull it up here, but it's not pulling it up. But you can see like all the different holofoil patterns right there. Grass logo, you got a Master Ball logo, Pokeball logo.
Just like glittery hollow foil pattern.
Yeah, and then a stamp as well. So there's tons of variations. Like literally same artwork. Just different.
Like I cannot imagine trying to master these Chinese sets.
Oh no, it would be so hard. I feel like. But that is releasing pretty soon. So if you're interested in that, obviously you'd have to import that.
Yeah.
And they would be a little bit more expensive than what they would MSRP
in China for.
So, but that is it.
Yeah.
That is it for the podcast this week. Don't forget to hit the like hype button.
I mean, you can hit the like
You can hit the
button
like
too.
button, but the hype button.
The hype button. That's where it's at.
So, anything you would like to share with the class? First day of school, remember?
First day of school? I should probably let everyone know that I had my corn dogs today.
Oh, you did?
I did, yeah. I actually got 2 packs today.
2 packs?
They
What
were
was
like
the special occasion.
Well, they were like, it seemed like they put a lot less in than normal. So I'm like, this is not going to be enough food. Like, I would say there was like 7 or 8 in there.
So the quantity was less.
The quantity was less. They had plenty in stock. Like, they had a good stock of mini corn dogs. But, yeah, no, just, they were like 7 or 8.
Price the same?
No, it was cheap. It's by weight. So the
Okay.
price was way cheaper. It was like $1 and like 15 cents. But, like, that's not very many corn dogs.
And still no ketchup, no mustard.
No. I will say they were a little like overcooked today. They were a little crunchy.
You should have let the cook know.
I mean, I didn't mind it. They were still good. I'm not going to complain.
So Corn Dog Katie is happy this week.
Corn Dog Katie is happy.
That'll do it for the podcast this week. We'll see you all in the next episode. The podcast is over.
And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.